Today I want to look at an intriguing aspect of how prophecies work. Novels and movies that deal with time travel almost always confront the same question. Is it possible to go into the future and learn something that can be used to alter the present? Better experts than me have wrestled with this one for many years, without coming to full agreement on the answer. The whole subject of time and eternity are Einsteinian in nature. However, I think the issue is an important one in relation to Bible prophecy and how each of us perceives it. I believe that we humans have free choice, but God's eternal nature often gives the impression that we don't. I will try to explain using a video of a football game to illustrate my point. If you have seen the video and then you invite your friends over, you are obviously in a good position to bet on who is going to win the game. You have not influenced the players, nor have you denied them their free will. It's just that for you, the game is history. You know how it will end. No matter how many times you play it, it is still going to end in the same score. Of course, this is true for you because the game is history. But from the perspective of eternity, God can see the end from the beginning, as the Bible describes it. God just fast forwards our lives and is able to see how we are going to react under any set of circumstances. Obviously, if he changes the circumstances, then it may well change the outcome, but he can see that too. So suppose he tells you something about the future. Let's say that he tells you when, where, and how you will die. What would you do? If God did such a thing, he would probably be hoping that you would use the information to live your life to the full, doing as much good as you could before the end comes. But realistically, wouldn't we all become distracted by the possibility of cheating fate by not being there on that day? And because we would have free will, we could change our behaviour in light of this knowledge, thus making God's prediction false. Can you see what I'm getting at here? God has to tell us just enough to achieve whatever it is that he's hoping to achieve, but not enough to make us react in such a way as to make the actual prophecy false. The most common way that he does it is to hide some truth until just after it happens. That infuriates the skeptics, but these are the same people who would try to disprove a prophecy if it was crystal clear. Anyone who tells you that reading prophecy is like reading tomorrow's paper today is having you on. It's not that clear, and it's not meant to be that clear. It's just enough to impress a sincere observer, but not so much as to force anyone to believe, and certainly not enough to challenge people to go out and make it not happen. Usually it's about very big events over which none of us has control, and it's about things that will, ideally, inspire us to change the way we live in preparation for what is coming. Such is the case with regard to things like the coming tribulation, or a prediction that the temple will be rebuilt in Jerusalem, or the coming of the Antichrist, and of course the return of Jesus himself. I just think that it is only fair to recognise this aspect of prophecy before we discuss any of them, because a discerning student will pick up that the prophecy was not absolutely clear before it actually happened. With that in mind, I think there is much that we can learn from prophecy, and its accuracy is still so good that it will strengthen our faith as we learn more about how various prophecies have come to pass throughout history. If you want to hear more about this and other related topics, please subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button now. Thank you.